Sumo, Japan's national sport. Sumo originated from ancient Shinto religious rites to ensure good harvests. It is said to be at least 1,500 years old. Sumo wrestlers, known as rikishi, compete in a 4.55-meter diameter ring, the dohyo. The loser is the first to leave the ring or to touch ground with anything except the soles of his feet. A key concept in sumo is kokkyu, or coordination of breath and movement. The match begins when both rikishi feel they have synchronized their breathing. This focus on breath timing is said to be uniquely Japanese. Rikishi make distance attacks using open-handed blows, slaps, leg sweeps, as well as wrestling with a grip on each other's belts. From the opening clash of bodies, rikishi are maneuvering to unbalance each other and set up a power technique. As sumo developed from its ritual origins into a martial art, it helped inspire other Budo arts. Judo, created toward the end of the 19th century, similarly uses an opponent's own force in a wide range of throwing techniques. When your opponent attacks, you redirect their force and use it to defeat them. If we look at how this is done, we see that each throw follows a set pattern. First, you receive the incoming force and use it to break their balance. Next, you use your hips and waist to lift them up. The third and final part of the technique is to throw them to the ground. In judo, the soft overcomes the hard. By skillfully using balance, this Budo allows small people to defeat much larger opponents. Aikido is a Budo art created to make most effective use of defensive techniques. Like sumo, Aikido places great importance on kokkyu, breath and timing skills to interpret an opponent's strength, movements and intentions. In the typical Aikido technique of tenkan, the defender swivels, guiding the attacker's arm in a circular motion until no power remains. Aikido uniquely uses such circular movements to gain advantage while maintaining a stable base. Aikido techniques are not used for attack. Strikes are deflected and turned back on the attacker. Principles of leverage are used to borrow an opponent's power. In this Budo, you win not with strength, but using precise technique and kokkyu to control your opponent's movement. In karate, the hand is used like a sword. The basic techniques of karate use the hand or fist to strike an opponent. Set sequences of moves called kata practice attack and defense. Training the kata until they become automatic develops one's fighting skills. In addition to striking and kicking attacks, karate teaches defensive techniques to block or intercept an attack. You have to train until you get to the point where you can read your opponent and sense what they're about to do. Once you have that ability, you can control them and apply your technique. Budo training lets us read an opponent's breath, sense their moves before they make them, and then control their actions.